I like to say it. You never know who's going to show up here on the broadcast right now. We're going to talk Sarnia Sting first, though. Windsor still leading 2-1, though. The Sarnia Sting finally get on the board. Nolan DeGurst gets in there. And just near the end of this period, Kelton Hatcher got into it. I didn't catch who it was, but man, what a fight it was. The fans were happy about that, and maybe this is what the Sarnia Sting needs to get them going. Joining me here, Christine Fiji from Active Ears. Thank you so much for joining me.
Hey, it's kind of fun being at a Sting game.
Yeah?
Especially when I see that that goal happen.
Yeah, well, you haven't been to a game in a while?
I haven't been in a game in a while.
Yeah.
It was really good because I walked around and Jeremy, paramedic, helped fix up my thumb. So thumbs up for the Sting and for the paramedic
there
at
you
the
go.
Sting.
Well,
right?
and thanks to you for supporting us here to make these broadcasts possible as well. You're one of our supporters, and it's nice to see you get down here to a game. Gets you out of the house.
It's great. It's getting me out of the house. There's a whole community out here. It's a big party here at the Sting. We're all rooting for a win, you know. So, yeah, when the gloves come off, the gloves come off.
They certainly need a win. They've been struggling for a little bit.
Yeah.
And, have you been following along?
A little bit. Saw a little bit of your newscasts, podcasts, and, you know, community helps fill you in when they come, you know, to town and let you know how the Sting's doing. So we're all rooting for the goal.
That's right. Well, and it is a good community here today, and it's always nice to see. Sunday games are always good too, because you see a little bit more of the young ones coming out here and being able to enjoy the game as well.
It's amazing. They've got those little passes they're showing off and getting in to see the Sting players and having a hoot of a time here. That's great.
So you've been watching the game now, and so I'm going to give you an opportunity here to say, what do you think the Sting needs to do to come back out in this final 20 minutes of hockey to get a win?
Give it their best. All that energy that they took when they took the gloves off, put it in the stick, and, you know, feel the force within the puck, right? It's got to go in the net.
Be the puck.
Be the puck, yes. You know, and then that way, hopefully, you know, you have a good time while you're here, and we have a lot of community support, and those boys are doing a great job out there. So.
Yeah. Well, you're a great community supporter, too. Again, mentioning you here, but we see you supporting a lot of stuff in the community here, Sarnia Lambton.
Because the community gives back, and I think it's a great honor to be part of it.
Yeah.
So.
A lot of people are grateful for your support. And
Thank
I know
you.
You have active ears, not just here in Sarnia, but you're like, where's the rest of them?
Oh, we're really excited. We've got some team members giving it their all in Hanover and Owen Sound and Durham, so we get to travel around a little bit.
And you found the time to be here today.
Yeah, well, we like digging wax out of ears and making sure the pathway to the brain is clear, you know, so you can hear all those trumpets blowing.
The last time that you and I went live, and I didn't know you actually she checked my ears live, and apparently, and then she said, "There's nothing in there."
he's got a bit of brains.
Thanks for that.
Go deep.
There's nothing in there.
You got to go deep, you know. Wax is perfectly normal. We just got to clear the pathway.
I should come and see you, because I am that guy that I get that. I'm getting that mumbling now. I'm starting to get.
Yeah, well, you can hear and not understand. Is this awesome noise exposure here that we're getting here at Sting games? And we, you know, when we cheer, I hear the goal, and everybody's, you know, focused on the game. So
that's why
we
I've
want
got
to hear
the
that.
headphones on all
Yeah,
the time.
absolutely. Wear
You're
those
talking
noise
in my
plugs.
ear now.
Yep. Maybe not too loud. Sometimes I talk too much. So we better make
Well,
sure.
we're gonna. Thanks again for stopping by. We're gonna take those away and get Danny back over here.
Yeah, perfect.
And thanks
Come
again.
on in. You know what you're talking about. Get over here. There's hockey to be won.
There is. Thanks. Good to see you, Christine. Enjoy the rest of the show. the show. Christine from Active Ears, one of our supporters here, and she's been a great supporter, actually, of the show and everything else we've been doing around here. All right. Well, Danny, Sarnia Sting, they seem to do a little better this time.
Yeah, they played some decent hockey.
It was better than the first period, let's be honest.
It was complete 180.
No doubt about it.
Yep.
But they've still got a ways to go.
Yep.
Still behind by one. And it took them a while to get near. It was like 2:49 left on the clock when they got that goal. And did you see the goal?
Yeah.
It was good. It was a good goal.
It was impressive, like a highlight reel goal. Very impressive goal.
And, Nolan DeGurst, his first of the season, so congratulations. So, well, here's an example. We talked about, Jacob Perreault and Reese and a few others being off. Here's the other guys that we don't normally see their name up on the board. They've had to dig in here and say, we better play some hockey.
Yes. And kudos to Nolan. He, he comes out, he plays his 60 minutes. He does, he works hard. He just never had the opportunity to score a goal. And now that he's got a little bit more ice time, he's got some more shots on net. Boom, there he goes. Gorgeous goal. And what a better way to score your first goal of the year with a goal like that. It was just a nice goal. Nice goal all the way around.
It really was. Well earned. Now, and then, of course, we were just talking, Christine and I were talking about Kelton Hatcher there right at the end. Did you catch that fight?
If there's one way to spark your team's energy levels up is drop the mitts, and he went against the...
Well, you said that, right?
That guy, I don't know the guy's name, but the guy who went up, I bet he's probably about 6'8", 6'9" on skates. The guy just towers over
basically
everybody.
12 feet tall.
Yeah, 12 feet tall for sure. And that was a good tilt. It went on for a good 35, 40-second tilt. It was a good tilt.
It did, and I've never been one. I don't get the whole fighting.
I love fighting.
I know you do.
I love it.
But I mean, I get it, but anyway, that's another show. But it was a good, clean fight.
Yeah, and
there was respect at the end.
There was respect, and they both tapped each other on the shoulders. They said good tilt, and then they skated to their benches.
Yeah. And you better be a big boy if you're going up against Kelton Hatcher, because not only is he tall, but he's solid.
Yeah, he's a strong kid. Don't get me wrong, but the guy he was going up against, like, he was throwing punches up instead of level. He was
just kind of guessing.
An obtuse angle. Yeah.
He was looking up his nostrils when he did that, right?
Yeah, so it was good tilt, and you could tell the teams got fired up after that for sure. So when they go into the third period now, there should be some flames for sure.
Well, I wonder if they heard us when we were talking about the shots on goal, because we look up there now and we see 25-21.
Yeah, when it was 14-7.
Right.
Yeah.
So we've more than doubled what we did last time. We did double what we did last time.
We got 14 shots on net in the second period, and Windsor got 11. So we did better. So
speaking
in that
of
aspect.
tilt, it's tilted the other way, and I think it shows that the more chances you. Obviously, it's a no-brainer to say the more opportunity you give yourself to get those goals are going to start to show up. And Ben Gaudreau, who started between the pipes for us tonight, is still out there, and
he played a good period.
Seems to be holding on well.
Yeah. He got knocked down by his own defense. I didn't catch who the defenseman was, but he just knocked him right down. And Windsor had a wide open net to score a goal. And then our forwards actually came back, did their job. They back-checked and took the puck away. So kudos to that line for sure.
Yeah. Well, now they've got one more chance. 20 minutes to come out here and say we're still here. We can do this. And as much as we might have sounded pretty negative in the first broadcast, but we were just laying out the real facts of who's missing. And back to Darian Hatcher's comments last week about are you here to play or not? And they obviously showed up here a little better. I think they still need to turn it up a little bit in the third period. Yeah. Both teams, because it is Windsor, like we saw them hold back in the first period. I don't know if when I say hold back, I don't know if they were doing that on purpose, to save the energy. It's kind of like the Rocky syndrome. Do you save it until come on, just
one more round.
Just one more round. And is that all you got? But that's, I don't know, maybe that's something Windsor was doing, because we know that Windsor can come out in a third period and go, hello.
Yep. It's a 60-minute game, boys and girls. You got to play to your fullest potential the whole time, and if you don't, there's pine to be ridden.
There's pine to be ridden. Oh, you come up with these. You borrow these sayings, or do you make them up?
No, they're from the old school hockey days.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like
I used to ride the pine a lot.
It's like the spine of a slinky, right?
Yeah.
Who did I see? I wanted to ask you just sort of hockey. Dare I mention the Sioux Greyhounds? Another Cochemilio that's a part of the Greyhounds or a broadcaster or something like that?
Brad. Hi, Brad.
Okay, yeah. Is he related to you? Like
probably seventh
how many Cochemilios do you know? Seriously.
There's a lot of Cochemilios up in Sault Ste. Marie.
There's more?
And, there's tons. And Brad, like my father knows his father since my father came to Canada.
Okay.
There were probably like 9th, 10th generation related, some ways down the road. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing an awesome job, Brad. I follow you all the time.
So who is he again? He's a broadcaster, or
he's a sports like a journalist for sports for NC St. Marie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, hello, Brian. Does he ever get this way? We'll have to kick you out and put him on.
Oh, he'll be here in a heartbeat.
And I'll say, Cacciamilio, does he look like you?
No.
Well, then he's welcome. Terrible.
He's got a lot more hair than me.
Oh, okay. Let's check the comments here. Nobody's talking to us. We got a thumbs up out there. If you're watching, we got a couple more minutes here before we go back. Please share your comments here on the Facebook page, and we'll be happy to respond to them. That was something that last comments that I saw, Dan Vandenberg was saying, new GM. No. Oh, and he was the one that also said they shouldn't have got rid of Coy, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I would have kept Coy personally, but I'm not the coach, and
we don't know the reasons behind. That's why we're able to stand here and talk about it, so we can talk about what we think we don't know. I don't know. 2-1 right now. Shots at goal, 25 for Windsor and 21 to Sting. And if they come out and do exactly what they did again, might be okay, except for the fact that maybe Windsor's still going to turn it up another notch as well. And they are a big team, man.
Yeah, but it's
you can't get in their way too much.
It is a 60-minute game, and you gotta go full bore in the last 20 minutes of play. You can't. You can never let your opponent know you're down. You just gotta keep going and fight hard, and you gotta give it your all.
This is my favorite part of hockey here tonight. I'm gonna try to. Oh no, it's too late.
Oh, the noise meter?
No, not the noise meter. They had the gopher up there singing Queen, Ayo, all that stuff.
Okay.
Jason gets a kick out of that. All right, well, you hear the noise. That means they're getting ready to come back out about 3 minutes from now. The Sarnia Sting will be back on the ice to hopefully come ahead and be able to give you some positive news. And, of course, we'll have the post-game interview with whoever they hand out to us. It usually depends on what happens. We had Darian Hatcher last week, so I don't suspect we'll see him again. But you never know. So keep following along and pay attention. And we'll say hello to our friends in Sting Nation as well, who are... And Sting Updates on Twitter. I want to give them a shout out. I don't know who it is, but Sting Updates are constantly keeping things informed as well. So we will talk to you soon, hopefully with some good news coming here from the Progressive Auto Sales Arena. Once again, for the show live on location, I'm David Burrows, and this is my friend Danny Cacciamilio. We will talk to you soon.